probably could have planned this out a little bit better, but I didn't because it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. So I'm just going to, just start telling you what's on my mind. Hold on, let me just type to this person. I'm filming for my YouTube. Please. This is a good device I learned in public speaking class. Please bear with me. Okay. And I'm not going to tell you how long ago I took public speaking as a class in college. Actually, most of you already know how old I am, so I guess it's probably not an issue anyway. But, there's been a lot going on in my life, and I need my glasses. My eyes are up here. I saw that. Okay. Some of you may or may not know, Ivy and I have split, and that was about, 7 weeks or so ago. Yeah, we're getting we're getting towards 7. We're getting towards 7 weeks. It was, a bit of a shock for me in the way that it ended. I mean, far be it from me to ever claim that I'm like the perfect mate or anything, because I'm not. I mean, I'm flawed. We're all flawed. But, she's a little more flawed than, I was wearing rose-colored glasses for a very long time, and she's a lot more flawed than I wanted to ever accept. Now, let's start with this. Do I hate her? No, I don't hate her. Because of how much I loved her, there's no way that I'll ever say that I hate her, because that'll never be true. Where I'm at right now is I'm at a point where I just don't care. I mean, somebody asked me today and said, well, where's Ivy living? And my answer was very quick. It was very swift. It was, I don't know and I don't care. Actually, I saw her yesterday, and she wanted to show me a bunch of pictures about her vacation to Oklahoma, to which she's going through her phone showing me pictures, and I'm just looking at her and I'm going, I don't care. And she's like, here's my dad's Mustang. She knows that I want to buy a Mustang. Well, I did want to buy a Mustang, but now, as you all know, Lisa likes the Lexus. So Lisa's rolling with the Lexus now. So the Mustang is last year. So it's all about the Lexus. Yeah, and Raven, I know you got to ride in the Lexus. So, yeah. Be happy. So like I said, I'm at a point where I have no feelings. And people keep asking me, well, you guys been together forever. Aren't you going to work it out? I said, there's nothing to work out. There's nothing to work out. I mean, it worked out exactly the way it was supposed to. Things went exactly the way they were supposed to. And I shut them down. I just said, this is it. No more. I can't go any further. So as a matter of fact, you have to leave. It's like, leave and don't come back. A week later, I was like, we're still split, but if you want, we can stay out of each other's way long enough for you to find someplace else to live. said, I have no problem with you staying here until that happens. You know, she declined, and that was fine. But, you know, I felt that, you know, everything I did was very sudden, where I was just like, beep. And so I figured, you know, I didn't want her to be transient, because I thought that was a little unfair of myself. I wasn't disappointed in myself. My father was disappointed in me. But, you know, he also understood that I had to do what I had to do. So, but, yeah, it's not so much that, you know, I can, you know, the breakup, you know, I see, remember Sixth Sense, I have a way of knowing what's going to happen at some point. Well, about 6 months ago, I had a dream that had me talking to someone that was Hispanic, and I was saying, and I had mentioned in that dream that I had lived with someone of that particular heritage for a certain amount of years. So, in my subconscious, I knew it was going to be over at some point. And I knew that it was going to happen within this year, because that's the amount of years that I had mentioned. So I in my subconscious, I knew. But that's not, you know, us breaking up really, you know, didn't bother me all that much. You know, I went through the couple of weeks where, you know, I didn't eat quite right. I pretty much stayed in the house. I stayed to myself. You know, I didn't talk to the neighbors all the time. Well, I never did talk to the neighbors. It's just not my thing anyway. It's like, you know, I would be that one. They're like, Lisa was such a loner. Yeah, I'm a loner, but you know, my friends are not. My friends and neighbors are two separate things. So let's make sure we get that straight. Friends and neighbors are separate. Same thing with coworkers. Not that any of my coworkers should take that personally, but, you know, friends is friends and business is business. You know, her family members, children, etc., you know, deleted me on Facebook. And, yeah, that was a little hurtful, but I got over it. I get it. I'm a big girl. I can take it. You know, you don't get a rack like that for not being able to take a whole lot. And you think it's a bitch trying to hide these every day. What was I getting at? The part that bothered me. The part that bothered me was, of all the friends that I have locally, in the trans community, that know where I live, that have my number, one came to visit me. One. I mean, and you know, Tina was nice enough to she placed a message on my Facebook, and I hadn't even noticed it until she put it up, and she said, Lisa, and it was probably a good 3 weeks after the breakup, and Tina wrote, she posted, Lisa, has anyone come to visit you, come to check up on you, see how you're doing? And I thought about it, and I was like, oh my God. Only Alexia came by to see me. She was the only person that came by to see me. She called me. She wanted to see how I was, and you know, she stopped by on her way to the gym, and I thought that was precious, and it meant a lot to me. And after she left, I was, you know, you guys know I'm sensitive, so I cried. You know, I'll shed a tear at watching Aquila and the Bee. So you know I'm gonna be touched over that. What else? So that bothered me, because there's a lot of people that had a lot of things happen in their lives over a lot of years, and you know, it was nothing. You know, you could call me at any time of day, and you know, Lisa, I'm here. I need this, and you could call me at midnight and say, Lisa, I'm here. Will you come? And I would get out of bed and say, I'm on my way. I mean, there's nothing. There's nothing that I wouldn't do, and nothing that I haven't done for the people that I consider my friends. And it was I guess you can hear it in my voice. It was, you know, it's very hurtful. to not have that same thing reciprocated. And I know, everybody has their own lives and their own things that they're caught up in. I know that. But, when you're at the point where it's, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 5, 7 weeks, yeah. And, you haven't called me, you haven't. And I'm not pointing out names or anybody in particular. I'm just saying in general. Just in general. And hold on, I gotta check the biscuits. So they have actually been. It's my friends in the lesbian community that has been more supportive than anything. My friend Christina, she's been here like over the last 1 second. She's been here. I know I'm down to 3 minutes, so I'm gonna wrap this up in a second. My friend Christina has been here like over the past 3 weeks, and she's like, Lisa, let's go catch a movie. Lisa, I'm gonna come over and cook you dinner. Lisa, I'm gonna come over and cook you breakfast. Lisa, I'm gonna stay tonight. I'm gonna cook dinner and cook you breakfast. So Lisa, let's go here. Lisa, let's go do this. So she has been like a godsend. I mean, she's been special. So she's been great. So she was here. Let's see, it's Wednesday morning now. She was here Monday. She made waffles Monday. And we had a good breakfast and lunch Monday, and she cooked something else. I forget what it was, but she says she owes me 2 more dinners and 1 more breakfast, so she's gonna come by later in this week. And what happens is she makes enough food so that I can cook. Compared to her, no, I can't cook. But she makes enough food so that I can eat for a couple of days, whether I feel like cooking or not. She cooks for me. Her cleaning the kitchen leaves a little to be desired, but that's okay. Because I have no problem cleaning the kitchen. I'm gonna run this over into a second part, just because I'm at the 19-minute mark, and I know that there's not a lot of time left. I'm sorry that I didn't make myself all glamorous for you guys today. But it's just one of those things where I just needed to talk. So give me a second. I'll be back.